A few days ago, I was hanging out with a bunch of social workers, and somebody asked me what I'd written my dissertation about. And it'd been a really long time since I thought about it because I wrote it in 2010. And I realized that, like, every time I bring it up, it sparks a lot of conversation. So I wrote about the experience of therapists loving their clients in a non erotic way, and the experience of clients loving their therapists also in a non erotic way. And if therapists feel like that's something they can communicate to their clients, or if they feel like it falls outside of the code of ethics and that they're sort of like not allowed to really talk about it, and are they allowed to talk about it in supervision? And if they do love their clients, like where do those feelings go, and what are they supposed to do with them? And actually, are those feelings actually curative, and could they be really helpful for the clinical relationship if we had powerful, healing, containing ways to talk about that part of the work? And every time I bring it up, somebody says to me, can you find out if my therapist loves me? Or, oh my God, I love my therapist so much. And I realized, like, almost 15 years since I wrote it, that we're still not allowed to talk about this totally commonplace phenomenon, which is that therapists absolutely love their clients. Sometimes they say it in secret and they don't want anybody to know that they ever said it to their client, but their clients' lives were changed by them having said it. And sometimes clients love their therapists, and like they tell all their friends and they say it to people they're comfortable with, but they don't feel like they can bring it into the room, which is really ironic because the whole goal of therapy really is to say the things we're most terrified of saying. And if relationally we haven't figured out a way to do that with each other, between therapist and client, then we're really holding back about something in the relationship that could potentially be like a therapeutic source of change.